Hey, some people have asked about what I'm doing with this tractor. They've seen stuff in the background. I'm going to paint this 1850 purple, just like Oliver did for a few promotional tractors back in the mid-60s. It was a promotion to sell plows, and it didn't matter if your tractor was orange or blue or green or even purple. The Oliver plow was the best, and that was the idea behind the promotion. And so they painted up a few tractors purple and toured around with them to kind of promote plows. And so even though this wasn't one of them, there's really no record of which ones were. Thought I'd clean it up and paint it up and make a tribute tractor out of it, I guess is what you'd call it. Had a few people asking at the winter get-together I was at just a few days ago. I also want to give a shout out to a nice young man by the name of Owen Hume. Come up and shook my hand and told me how much he appreciated my YouTube videos, and I just want to say thanks to him and everybody else that is enjoying what they see. But here's the Perkins. Got a little more cleanup to do on everything, but I've been replacing seals, getting everything so it ain't leaking all over, fixing a few little odds and ends, converted it to a dual speed PTO. And I was thinking while everything was stripped down this far, I was going to make a video on how to add Power Beyond onto a 50 series tractor. And I realized that an early 1850 is not much different than a 1800C. And here's one of the differences. If you're doing Power Beyond, this is where you're going to get your oil out of, and that'll have to be a different video because I don't have a square head that's smaller than 3/8 but bigger than a quarter. I don't have anything to get that plug out. And that's what alerted me to the fact that this is an early cover, which goes with it being an early tractor. Because there's another way to find out if you got an early 1850 diesel. Most 1850s here by the rear motor mount have a hole because the bell housing's so close in here. It's a bear to work with it, and they realized that and started adding a hole in here so a person could put a wrench on the motor mount bolt to tighten it with, loosen it with, whatever you needed. This one does not have that because it's a very early one. And then another early thing is this smaller pipe plug, because this is only 3/8. Most 50 series are 1/2 inch here and 1/2 inch here. These are your spots for Power Beyond. There's a little more to it than just pulling those plugs out. I'll make another video one of these days for it. Still got the original Saginaw steering. That's working good. We're going to leave that alone, and just changed out the axle seals this morning. Sheet metal is pretty much ready to go. I'm to the point of needing to go buy some paint. Another video I was going to make, I had been working on rebuilding the seat for this tractor, and the torsion springs that go in here, got new ones from Agco, and first time I pushed down on that seat by hand, it wouldn't come back up. I tore it back apart, and instead of springing, they twisted like just raw metal. They look like lawnmower blades after one press down with my hand. So trying to figure out what I'm going to do there, but really disappointed in that. I might have some old ones I can round up and get enough springs together to get it rebuilt. But I'll do some more videos as work progresses. I'm hoping to get things going here before spring work starts, which is getting closer and closer all the time. We'll see what happens. But thanks for watching.